Did I really just forget that melody?
No.
When I popped off, then your girl gave me just a little bit.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I just wanted to come on here real quick and do a Disney makeup tutorial. I've been asked from a few people to do an eye makeup tutorial, so I figured why not just full send and do my entire face. So here I am. We are actually going to go over the Morphe. It is the 39S. It is actually such a gem palette. I wanted to share this palette with you guys because it really is all things Disney in my opinion. Hi Paige, how are you? So the reason why I say that it's all things Disney is because this is going to be the perfect palette for you if you're looking to buy anybody a Disney palette. It is not associated with Disney, but the colors are so inspired by like Disney princesses, think sparkle. So if you have a little one that's going to want something like this maybe for holiday or maybe their birthday, this is definitely the palette you're going to want to get your hands on. Again, it is by Morphe. So I'm going to show you the colors. It's beautiful. Look at it. It is so pretty. They've got amazing colors. So there's like a bunch of pinks here. There's some really pretty browns and nudes and like rose golds. And then we also have all of these purples here too. And then like the light pinks and some of the nudes and silvers. It is so freaking cute. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this. Don't be nervous or scared to dive into a palette like this. I typically, I know, right? It's so pretty. I typically use about 4 or 5 shades in each of these palettes each time I do it. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what that looks like. So you don't have to be intimidated when you go to buy a large palette like this. They've got tons of different palettes and it's going to be great. So the first things first, so we're going to put up our hair real quick. And before I did all this, obviously my hair is curled. I've already washed my face, moisturized everything. So we're going to go ahead and start right with the priming stage. So yes, we are going to prime our face before we get started. If you don't own a primer, that's okay too. Like this is just for fun. Like there's no shame game here. Like this is all just for fun. So we have the Dr. Brandt Pore Refining Primer. It looks like this guy. It's amazing. It's going to help minimize the look of your pores. And it's also just going to absorb oil, but it's also going to give you a little bit more of like a mattified look, which is what I personally like. And I take just like a little pea-size amount, a little bit larger than a pea-size amount. And we're just going to go and rub this in, especially in the T-zone, right? It's going to be really fast, just so you guys know. I don't take a lot of time to get ready. Like I just kind of get up and go. So here we go. If you guys are watching this live, if you will please comment below and just write live. Hi Rose, thanks. And then if you guys are watching this back as a replay, if you'll just write replay, that'd be super helpful. I really appreciate it. So now that we're primed, we're gonna go ahead and put on our foundation. Many of you might already know, I do recommend this a lot. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Boom. It's hard to see, it won't adjust right now. I'm using shade Ivory Beige. This is a little bit tanner than I normally am, but that's okay because I usually do self-tan. Let's see here. All right. Oh, thank you, Kara. So we're just gonna go ahead and I just start with usually 1 pump and it should get you really far. So just do 1 pump and kind of go from there. Hi Lacey, hi Allison. Yes, the double wear, of course the double wear page. So good. Now the double wear, a lot of people shy away from buying higher end prestige cosmetics. Guys, just buy your foundation that you need for your skin. This is the one that works for my skin. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't break up throughout the day. It is great. Aren't these great? I love these years. It's so hard going to Disney, and then Ella and I both want to buy all the ears, and we have to like basically share all the ears, so she lets me borrow these ones because her favorite color is purple. But I picked them up first. Don't tell her. Aw, thanks, Grandpa. Alright, so I just kind of put a base layer down. You can do more if you want to. This is definitely a buildable coverage foundation. Like, don't think that you're going to just put it on and it's going to feel cakey or anything like that. It's very light wearing. I just put a little bit on and go. Alright, and then for concealers, I put on the Born This Way concealer. I actually have 2 of them. I have one for under eye, which is the color Swan, and then I have one for touch-ups, which is light beige. So we're just going to pop this on real quick. Again, I go fast. I'm not about, you know, I'm not going to sit there and do my makeup all day or anything like that. Like, I love makeup. I do. And I could just sit here all day and do makeup if I wanted to. But I also love being a mom, and I got to get going, you know what I mean? Does anybody else have to do that? Like, where you just, like, some days you want to dabble in makeup, but then the other days you're like, okay, no, like, I got to get running. It's fine. So again, this one is just for touch-ups. Like, we're just grabbing this guy and popping it on real quick. We're not doing anything too crazy. Grabbing your beauty blender. I love this little guy. He's awesome, his little egg. I got him all wet, so he's squishy right now. And we're just going to go ahead and pat him in. Look at this. Oh, it does such a good job. This is literally my best friend. He's like a little tool that I will always travel with. I always have it with me. Foundations that are not suited on or tested on animals. So, great fun fact, Clinique actually, if it is sold in the USA, it is not tested on animals. It's a great thing. I believe some of Urban Decay stuff is also really, really good for that. Too Faced as well has some claims on there that are like not tested on animals, stuff like that. Yes, we can do a getting ready next time you're home. Yes, please. Yes. It's been great. Can I do your hair? Can I curl your hair? Will you not cut your hair off so I can do that? That'd be great. Okay, so we did the spot treats. Now we're just going to go right in real quick. A little couple dots here. Boop, boop. That's it. Okay, not getting crazy. Again, beauty blender. Now I'm going to use the tip of the sponge here so I can get right into under eye. Yes, this is going to be lighter than my skin tone. I do know that. That's actually the point of this little guy here. We're going to do illuminating under the eye, and I actually kind of bring it above the eye as well. Listen, this is the beauty secret where we all, women, we just all of a sudden are awake. This is it. See? Already look brighter, ready to go. I personally like using, sorry for like the little noises in the back. Rocky's sleeping. He's, oh man, he's got to get his beauty rest in. So now I go in with my beauty blender with my setting powder, and I'm just going to set my under eye real quick. I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics setting powder in beige. Looks like this. It's beautiful. And again, just setting the under eye. I have another powder going on in a little bit, so I usually just set this a little bit. Okay, moving on, right? It's about getting ready fast. Does anybody else, if you travel anywhere, do you like collect mugs and stuff like that? Because I do, and I love these. What's that, Rose? We stan Kylie. What does that mean? Okay, what's up next? All right, now we have to contour. Love the Too Faced. This one is the Chocolate Soleil. A lot of people think when you go in to go get bronzers, everybody's like worried that they're gonna be Stan. I do not get that. I don't know lingo, Rose. You know this. Gosh, she always has to teach me the lingo because I do not know these things. She'll come in and she'll be like, I ship that. And I'm like, what can I ship? Like, what do you want from me? I don't understand. Like, this is literally the reason why I said I would never do a makeup tutorial, because I will just start rambling. Hope y'all love me, because Here we go. Okay. That's right. Does anybody else have these problems? People come in with these really cool, like, listen, the only thing, send it. The only thing that I've ever come up with, Lindsay Worthington, she's now married, is Hobbs now. She actually and we created Dot the J, which just means that, like, stop talking, stop it. And nobody understands that, but I do. But everybody else comes up with these really cool, like, things to say, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Y'all gotta explain it to me. I'm not kidding. Okay, so we got contour on. It's a little heavy. I do that on purpose, because then I'm gonna probably take a little bit off in just a little bit when I blend everything out. Next up is the Juvia's Place. Boom. Love these. This is a loose powder. The color, it's a loose highlighter. The color Heroin. It's so pretty. Does anybody else have these mom problems, issues? Or just, like, in general? Like, I call them getting old problems, too. Like, that's literally, I won't lie. Like, I'm 29. It's fine. It's 2019. I don't have to know these things. That's what I got friends for. Right? Y'all take care of me. I know it. Okay. So I got highlighter here. Boom. Boom. Coupon. Maybe a little dust on the nose. That's about it for that. Okay. And next, let's keep going. All right. A little gem that a lot of people don't know about is the Clinique Pops of Color. These are my favorite blushes. I have probably 3 of them. This color right here is Heather Pop. It is literally my favorite. It goes well with every single outfit I think I've ever worn. It's beautiful. I just love this shade. Bada boom. Okay, how we doing? Okay, it's wonderful. All right, so that's just like a light dusting of color. Everybody could do this, move on, good to go. And then you could just amp up the eyes however you choose to. It's completely up to you from here. So next up is, of course, our eyes. So I'm gonna scoot up just a little bit. All right, so before we start with eyes, I like to put on an eyelid primer. My favorite eyelid primer is actually the Urban Decay Primer Potions. I swear by those. I love them. Right now I have in my makeup bag the Morphe eyelid primer. This one works great too. I bought this one to go traveling with because I don't like to always take all my favorite makeup just in case if stuff gets broken or lost. And this one I've kind of grown on me. I like it. Ginger Pop, yes. All right. Erin, you can only get one of these headbands. I'll have to think about it. I'll get back with you. Only if you put it on your baby and take pictures and send it to me. That's all I'm saying. Because your baby is cute. And your wife. Tell your wife. Tell your wife. Her needs to send me pictures of her and a baby. Okay. Eyelid primer. Boom. Done. Not a big thing. Just throw it on. It's translucent, so it's just going to go on, and it's going to be really, really easy. The reason why we're putting eyelid primer on as well as foundation primer, it's going to help the longevity of your cosmetic. Eyelid primer, though, also makes your pops, or excuse me, it also makes your colors in your palettes pop a little bit more, so it's going to make them go on easier and work. Now, the only thing I will say that I don't love about this palette is it does not have like one of my favorite nudes in it basically to put under my eyebrow. Usually they have a nude in here that would work for that. This one here is close but a little bit too deep still, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use their highlighter that's in here. It's PEARLFECTION. It's this one right here actually, and I'm just gonna put it under my brow just a little bit. So let's start with that. Boom. Alright, and that just kind of lifts the brow, makes the entire look come together. I still really feel like I need like a nude, so I'm going to steal a nude out of another palette. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it. Okay, so one of my favorite nudes is actually in the Morphe Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the Dark Magic palette. They have a beautiful nude in there, so I'm just taking a little bit of that and popping it on real quick. Because I like the underneath of my eyebrow area to just be like a nude match up with what I already have on around my face. Okay, perfect. So that's done. So next, hi Jordan! Thanks! I appreciate you. Okay, so next up we're going to go in with, I really love this pink. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see all these. So I love that pink, but I love this light pink to start out with. This color is Pink Prize. So this is just like a light dusting. It looks super bright, but like, and it's kind of got like this cotton candy tone to it, which is really pretty. And then I'm just bringing that up. So it's not going to be too, like, it's not too crazy. It's just like a light dusting of it to kind of blend in with the nude that we already have going on, right? Okay. And then we make them even. I always say to use like the windshield wiper effect here. So whoop whoop. Again, this is why I never said I would do makeup tutorials, because I literally make the funniest noises when I'm getting ready. Okay, so we have our pink on right here. Don't worry, this looks extreme right now, but it's all gonna come together. So we've used this little guy, this one, a nude, and then now we're gonna go ahead and use this other bright pink right here. This one is called Berry Good. So now that we've got our light pink on, anytime you pick up, sorry, I'm going two different directions. Anytime you pick up a bright pigment like this one, you're gonna wanna tap off your brush, which a lot of you already know, but like tap off your brush and it's gonna take all the excess product off of that. So now we're just gonna go into this crease line and pop this little brighter color in here. I love watching looks kind of come together. Like I have an idea, and that's where the artistry kind of really comes into play here. It's like you get an idea when you look at these palettes and you just start working and the colors come together. It's so fun. I'm going to tighten all this up in just a second here. I'm just trying to get the pigment a little bit more even on both sides. And again, that windshield wiper effect is going to be your blending tool. You're going to really be able to go in and blend all of this out, and your colors are going to come together. Don't worry about like those harsh lines or anything like that. How we doing? How we doing? Okay, cool. Next up, I'm actually going to use the lightest pink. This, or actually no, I'm torn. Yep, we're going to go with this one over here, this big pan. This one is, oh yes. So what I'm going to do for that actually is I'm going to take my brush, but I'm going to spray it down. I personally love using the all-nighter spray to spray down my brush before applying any glitters and stuff like that. So a good squirt or two and you are in business. So we're going to flatten the brush down on here and just kind of drag it a little bit. And that picks up the product for you. Is anybody feeling the magic? Because I am. This is gorgeous. I love these colors. I'm going to bring it right into the inside of the eye as well to just kind of add a little bit of sparkle. More pink. More. Who doesn't love pink? Don't answer that. So what are you guys all doing today? Like where are you guys all, I mean, where's everybody hanging out? Are you at home? Are you at Starbucks? Are you at school? Are you waiting on like the pickup lines? Like what are you guys doing? What's everybody up to? Working? Okay, so got a little bit of that pink on. And don't worry about it coming up like right through here. So if you, I'm not perfect at this. So what you're gonna do is if it does come up through that area that you don't want it right there, you're just gonna use that windshield wiper effect again. And the excess product on your brush is gonna take care of that for you. Just like that. Boom, see, fixed it. Perfect. Okay, next up, I'm gonna use a darker glitter. So we use the light glitter on the insides. We're gonna use the darker glitter on here. I need Starbucks too. What's your all favorite drinks? I know yours, Rose. So right here, this darker pan here is what we're gonna use next. It's called Strike a Pose. So I'm going to use the opposite side of my brush now. Just flip it over. And then 3 is not okay. No. And again, same motion. We're just kind of flattening and pulling and dragging so we get that really nice shiny effect. And we're just going to pat this into place. Here we go. Perfect. Again, just as a reminder, if you guys are watching this live, if you'll just comment live for me, please. And then if you're watching the replay, go ahead and just drop a comment and say replay. That way I know when you've seen me. Thanks. I really wanted to put that filter on, like with Snapchat, they have that filter with a really big mouth, which makes sense because I always make this really funny Grinch face, and that is more me than any other filter on Snapchat. And I was trying my hardest to figure out how to do that on here because I would love it. Hi, Jen. Your husband wants Mickey ears. Can you handle that? Okay. And with this glitter, I'm just bringing it up a little bit into this crease area because, again, it's all about having fun, and I just really like that color. Okay. Boom. So with my eyes are hooded. So this top part here kind of comes down a little bit. So I just always have to make sure that my little rounded areas here are like symmetrical. Perfect. Or good enough, right? Okay. And I'm just going to go back with that bright pink color. Just what's left on my brush still. I'm not picking up any more product. I'm just blending out what I already have, basically. Okay. I think we're good. I didn't even end up using this other color. I was going to use Why Not, this darker red here. Like it's a reddish pink, but I don't think we need it. It's pretty neat. It's good. It's really good. Okay. Next up, we have eyeliner. So I'm just going in. This is actually a Maybelline eyeliner. I've been loving this thing. It's called Deep Onyx Tattoo Studio. Love that. We're just going to pop this into our waterline right here. Bada boom. There's that. And then I also love putting the color, this one's from Urban Decay. It's the 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil. It's color Alkaline. I love with these more pink looks to just go in under the eye area here and to just brush on for a little bit more of like a smokier look, basically. Bada boom. Sorry, I have to stop talking when I'm doing that because otherwise I will make a fool of myself. All right. Doing good. Okay. And then with a little bit more of my glitter, I'm just going to drag down into this area here. Perfect. Okay. Next up, can't forget the wings, right? If you're not sure what to do, just wing it. We always need wine. Ma'am, you and your drinks. So this is just the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. We're going to go in. Again, sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this. Be walking around looking crazy all day, huh? Anybody else make goofy faces while they're getting ready? Like, oh. All right, here comes the challenge. Y'all ready? Make these girls even, okay? Someone said wine. Exactly. I can't talk. Okay, so when it comes to eyebrows as well as your wings, remember, they are sisters. They're not twins, okay? One, boom. 2. Good enough. All right. Bada boom. Okay. Next up, what else we got? Eyebrows. I always wing it. Yeah. So eyebrows, I've actually been loving on these brow pomades right now. These are the Anastasia dark brown. It is the Dip Brow Gel. So it's little guy right here. Always goofy faces. Yeah, I do make goofy faces, so this guy here, I just go ahead and pop onto my brow like this. Just like this. Bada boom. And it just kind of helps polish off the look. How are we doing? I will take it down. I just had to get it out of my face. Rose, don't worry, I got you. It'll come down. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Secrets. I don't know. Always full of surprises. Okay. Brows. Yes. Jen told me she was not going to do winged eyeliner for her wedding, and I told her, yes, we are. And I was like, we're doing this. It's purple. And she was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, yeah, we are. And so, what did you get for your wedding, Jen? You got purple winged eyeliner. You were beautiful. Such a beautiful bride. Okay, next up, what else we got? Okay, so last for this part, before I put my mascara on, I'm going to go ahead and put on, I love the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Powder Foundation. This color is 9 Neutral, and I just use a big fluffy brush. Guys, with your brushes, there's certain brushes that you need to like invest money into. Any big powder fluffy brush works. I love these Real Techniques brushes. They hold up really, really well. So now I'm just blending everything out. Stay there, earrings. Get it back up there. There we go. Do you guys see these earrings? They're so cute. Okay. And then I usually dust over everything, including my brows, because sometimes the brow pigment can be a little bit dark, but I have to have it dark because of the color of my hair. She did always love the color. She just wasn't sure. And now she is doing amazing things with makeup, and I love her. Okay. Anyways, what else we got going on? Getting distracted by the comment section, sorry. The other thing you can do as well is pop on some of these glitters here. These are the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitters. They are eyeliners. This color is Glam Rock. And I usually just go in and pop in just like a little pigment here and a little bit there. I'll show you real quick. And typically I would grab like the purple one or something like that. I just have the silver one right next to me basically. But this will definitely amp up your glitter look for sure. These looks are great for Disney parks, but they are great all year round. Again, I'm bringing this makeup tutorial, this palette to you today because, again, if you have any little ones, or even if yourself loves like Disney and magic and stuff like that, this palette is going to be great for that. Again, it is the Morphe 39S, such a gem palette. I'm debating on which mascara I want to use. Okay. So this is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I have a love-hate relationship with this mascara. I personally absolutely love this mascara, but when you pull it out, it is just really thick. Like, I don't know, you guys can see, like it is just way thicker than the other one is, and it's a lot. 9 times out of 10, I will get it on my foundation or my eyeshadow, so be prepared for me to fix that in just a second. But, as you can see, love-hate relationship because it does the job. Okay. So that's just one coat of that. Again, I'm going to fix up what I need to just here in a second. Hold please. Thank God. Again, if you guys are on right now watching live, if you will just comment live for me. And then if you're watching this back later, if you will comment replay. Greatly appreciated. Okay, so wait. What's your guys' favorite mascara? How's we doing? Boom. Okay. told you guys it would come together. See? You didn't trust me. That's what you get. I'm just kidding. Okay. So the black little smudges that my mascara makes on the ends here, I literally just take this pink color and blend it in. Y'all don't even see it no more. See? Boom. She gone. Okay. And then any of the other pieces that come down here, I just take like a little Q-tip and clean them up basically. Just like this. You can also use your beauty blender or a concealer, however you want to do it. Go for it. Alright. So this look is pretty much done. You can add more bronzer, more concealer, etc. if you wanted to. I usually just add a little bit more highlight because I want them to see me from space. That's fine. That's how I want to do it. Okay. I know, right? Damn, girl, right? Okay, so we're just going to finish off this look today with a little bit of liquid lipstick and some glitter. I highly recommend using this one actually. Urban Decay has their metallized Big Bang. This one would be so pretty with that, but I'm using this one. Oh, that's such a good one, John. Okay, so for an everyday look, I'm just putting on Kylie Jenner matte liquid lipstick. This is Coco K. Does a great job. It's just like a perfect everyday nude. And then over top of this is going to be the NYX lingerie glitter. Color is Honeymoon. Because you always need... Stop it. That's my husband saying he doesn't like tartar sauce. Thanks, baby. Sometimes with a full eye look, I'll go ahead and just do like a nude lip like this one just to kind of polish off the look. Okay, so as Rose needed. Alright, so here is the full look. So again, you could easily go to the parks. Okay, behave. There we go. With this look and feel princess ready. It's great. Gotta put the ears back on because that's how it is. You can wear this every day even. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, I can't wear pink every day. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want to every day. Literally. So, and then right now, so I would probably put on just like a little bit more blush. That's just who I am, unfortunately. And I mean, there's a few different blushes. You could even use like a pink or even like a light purple. But for this more princess look, I would definitely put on a little bit more blush. Because I have a more round face and I need it to be blended. Blending. Cool. Alright. And there we go. Awesome. So again, if you guys will, please comment again live if you're watching this live. If you're watching this as a replay back, thank you so much for taking the time to do so. And just thank you all for being here. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know and maybe some other looks that I can do soon in the future. My next video that I'll probably do live will be with my rose gold ears. Let me show you. These are my rose gold ears, so we'll put these on next time. I'm probably going to use that same 39S palette again to show you how universal it really is. There's some really cute rose gold tones and some really fall colors, so I'll probably do that look tomorrow. So let me know if you're interested, and thank you, sweetheart. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.